Hi everyone, welcome to this channel. Learn Chinese with Moo. 和牛牛一起学中文. This is the second part of video to talk about history of Chinese characters. In the first video, I briefly introduced the history of Chinese characters and also I introduced the first two ancient Chinese characters. And here we are going to continue to talk about this topic. But before I go into the main topic, I want to do some review on the crucial vocabularies and also the sentences so you will be able to connect what you learned from the first video with what we are going to cover in this video. And now let's begin. Chinese characters. 中国文字中国文字 History 历史 Picture characters 甲骨文 So if you remember from the first video, picture characters is actually the first ancient Chinese characters. So let's read this again. 甲骨文 Words on a metal. 金文 So in ancient China, actually people when they see the item, they try to copy the shape of that item and they created words. So this one is the first ancient Chinese character. It's called 甲骨文. And then here, this one, 金文, is the second one. So you can see the shape is transforming to the words that we are writing currently. And now it goes into another transformation, and here is the word that we are using now. So today in this video, I'm going to focus on these two. And let's read this sentence. This sentence is a very good sentence. I would suggest you to memorize it because when you are asked to talk about the history of Chinese characters, this sentence will help you to give a very brief introduction of the transformation of the Chinese characters. So now let's read this. 中国文字的历史是从甲骨文、金文到书法的楷书和草书。Let's read this sentence again. 中国文字的历史是从甲骨文、金文到书法的楷书和草书。So this long sentence basically is talking about the history of Chinese characters, from picture words to words on metals and to Kai style and Cao style in calligraphy. So let's read this sentence one more time. 中国文字的历史是从甲骨文、金文到书法的楷书和草书。So please practice this sentence several times until you can remember it. And now we are going to introduce some new words. Paintbrush, 毛笔 So here we are going to say this sentence. Calligraphy is the words written by pen brushes. So calligraphy in Mandarin is 毛笔字 And how to say pen brush? 毛笔 So let's read this sentence. Calligraphy is the words written by pen brushes. 毛笔字是毛笔写的字。毛笔字是毛笔写的字。Please read this sentence by yourself. 毛笔字是毛笔写的字。Calligraphy, 书法 And there is another expression that we just talked about. The other expression is called 毛笔字 And here is the second expression, 书法 They all mean calligraphy. And now, let's read this sentence. Words written by pen brushes are also called calligraphy. 毛笔字也叫书法。毛笔字也叫书法。So here this sentence talk about 毛笔字 and 书法. They are the same thing. Let's read this sentence again. 毛笔字也叫书法。Now it's your turn to read this sentence. 毛笔字也叫书法。Styles 类别类别。So here we are going to talk about the styles in calligraphy. So there are 3 different calligraphy styles: Kai, Li, and Cao. So let's read this. 书法有3种类别：楷书、隶书和草书。Let's read this sentence again. 书法有3种类别：楷书、隶书和草书。Please read this sentence by yourself. So these 3 styles in calligraphy, it marked the transformation of the Chinese words. And now we are going to see it one by one. Here is the first one. Kai style. 楷书. 楷书. So I want you to see the image here. Actually, the words written in Kai style looks exactly the same as what we are writing now. So let's read this sentence. Kai style looks like written words. First, I want to tell you, looks like in Mandarin is 像, 像, written, 写出来的, 写出来的. So I want to ask you how to say Kai style. 楷书, and then how to say words. 字. So let's say this sentence. Kai style looks like written words. 楷书像写出来的字。楷书像写出来的字。And here is another style. This one is called Li style. 隶书. Li shu, as you can see, is a little bit different from Kai. Here, Li style looks like carved words. Here, looks like in Mandarin is 像, 像, carved. 刻出来的, 刻出来的. So now let's say this sentence. Li style looks like carved words. 隶书像刻出来的字。隶书像刻出来的字。操 style. As you can see, the words look like they are dancing, 像是跳舞的字。Let's read this one. 操 style. 草书，草书。Here is a sentence. 操 style looks like drawn words. Looks like in Mandarin is 像，像 drawn. 画出来的，画出来的。And let's say this sentence. 草 style looks like drawn words. 草书像画出来的字。草书像画出来的字。Now it's your turn to say this sentence. 草书像画出来的字。I know there are so many things that you need to remember, but by preparing this topic, you can also talk about it also covers the topic of calligraphy. So when you're asked to talk about Chinese art, you can also use the vocabularies from this video. So I would suggest you to memorize all these words, and what's better is to remember all the sentences here. Then you will be able to say it in correct sentences, and it will be a really good help for you to prepare for the AP Chinese exam. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, I love to receive your feedback. Please just leave in the comment area. And please subscribe my channel, like my video. I hope to see you next time in my next video.